Hey there, welcome back to the Infinite Void of Solitude, where I play Luck Be a Landlord. Today we are on floor 15. We've been cruising up mostly. We've gotten a few losses along the way. I'm kind of curious. I think I'll go back and take a look and see what my win rate happens to be once we get everything done. I don't know if it says anything about the difficulty of the game or just about my general incompetence, but let's take an early minor. We're going to go for it. While we're going for it, do I got Anchor or Goose? Goose wasn't terrible. Let's do Anchor. I have an admission, and here it is. Let's take a Bounty Hunter. I have been doing, what is the word? Caffeine cleanse? I don't know. Like, I haven't been drinking caffeine for a while now. And if you know anything about me, you'll know this. Love caffeine. I'm kind of a coffee guy through and through. My last gig, the thing that I was doing last was opening a coffee shop. And then you end up having like way too much coffee. You develop a huge tolerance to it. And I thought to myself after I stepped away from that project, too, if none of the symbols are blanks, that's not going to happen for a while. Every symbol is different. We're not going to have that either. So let's take Lucky 7. I thought, man, it's been a really long time since I've gone completely no caffeine. I don't even remember what that feels like. Problem is, I was so wound up in caffeine that like even taking a day off, I'd have this really, really dense headache problem. I'm going to take a coconut early and just bank on a monkey later. Let me see how that treats us. I don't like any of this. We're not seeding it up, are we? Whatever, let's take a seed. So I had to do the step down thing where I like went down to just a cup a day for a little while, which for me was pretty reasonable. And then switching over to first black tea for a while, which has a lot less caffeine than coffee does. And it metabolizes slower in the body so you don't spike on it. And I went from that into, what are we doing here? Let's take a look at the deck real quick. None of these really make any sense with what we have right now. So let's take Ninja Mouse, just because we haven't taken it in a minute, I think. Who knows if we'll make it any good. There's the monkey we desire. It's gonna eat some coconuts, everything's gonna be great. Diver is rare. Let's take the Diver now. It's gonna remove our anchor, but that's fine. And then we can start taking the aquaticals. The things that we've been continuously forgetting even exist. All right, Pearl has been absorbed. We love to see it. What did our ore give us? I can't even tell. We've got, oh, it was a second Pearl. Got it. We could do the light bulb. We could do this sapphire. We could just do another bear. I don't really like any of this. So let's take the light bulb because it goes away. Diver's doing work. Anyway, stepping down from black tea to green tea, which again has less caffeine. And then eventually starting to take like days off. And like I've finally, over the course of like, I don't know, a while now, like I haven't had coffee in like a month. Which for me is record setting. It's probably been a decade and a half since something like that has happened. I don't want to take a toddler this time, so I'm not gonna. You can't make me. I am gonna take the big urn because it's worth 2, and maybe eventually one day we'll be able to open it. Dwarven wine is good, but we have neither. So we take wine because it'll eventually give us 3, or bubbles because it eventually goes away. Let's take the wine for now. Rolling 2s is good. Rolling 3 is going to be better. But yeah, there is an accompanying, I don't know what you want to call it, like a malaise, maybe is like the closest thing I can think of. Bananas give more. 7 of these clowns. Yeah, let's take the barrel. Why not? We'll see if something comes of it. I'm going to take the crab for our buddy the diver, because I was just reminded he exists on the last roll. Take another monkey. I don't want to though. We're taking the thief because we've got the bounty hunter for it already. All right. We don't need this stuff. I think our board's full now too, so we gotta start being careful. Don't have any removes that I can think of. But yeah, there was just like this general like I don't know. It was just like this blasé feeling constantly, and it was like really hard to like motivate. It was actually one of the reasons that I started doing this series. Was just like, well, do this one thing every day at least. You know, like get some consistency going. Blah blah blah, this and that. Well, as it happens, I ended up coming across. Well, it was actually a friend of mine came across a vintage espresso machine. It's this lever espresso where you like pull down on a handle, and then there's this spring inside that actuates and like generates pressure. And that's how you make espresso with it. It's beautiful. It's from the mid 80s. So it's just really classic piece. The company has barely changed the design at all. They still make them. It's a really, really cool object. And I have kind of a thing for home espresso machines, especially vintage ones. Permanently give 1.5 more of 3 or more match. Do we have any 3 of a kinds? We don't yet. We could take it, or we could do this big symbol bomb for 1 symbol. Gives 30 whenever you spend. Just an easy 30. I love the idea of Rusty Gear like making something that we're collecting better. But it is only 1.5x. Get 3 bears going. We could get 7 7 dwarves giving 1.5x. That would be funny. Let's do that. That's the dumbest thing that we can do, so let's do that. And wait to use my removes until I have 3, and then I'll have 8. And then I can start correcting the problem, maybe? Yeah, let's do that. Coconut half for our friendo. We're not taking the children's today. Give us gold whenever symbol's added. 3 if there are at least 3 spaces. Symbol add is a little better now. Do we pop the barrel of dwarves now? I say yes, let's do it. Pow! How many of them do we roll? Oh, they have to be adjacent. That's fine. We're gonna have a crowding problem. We already do. We already have like almost 30 symbols. That's ridiculous. Probably a terrible idea. So let's not do the golem right now. We'll probably make rent without a bunch of mining happening. But eventually we're gonna get these boyos in. Ooh, kind of love Zaroff here because we got a bunch of dudes to eat. In fact, let's do it. Our strategy has changed. Yeah. We're just gonna be eating people now. Let's take the bartender. Oh, we're just eating everybody. Wow, we did just eat our diver as well, I believe. No, we didn't. Diver's still there. Holy cow, we somehow only have 1 dwarf left? No. We have 1 that's worth 1.5x. We could remove Zaroff now, or we can roll them bones. Maybe this is the moment to remove Zaroff. Call it clever, and then go back to our usual programming, maybe? What do I want to do here? I don't think I want 5 ore. Because we're just going to get a bunch of stones, and it seems like we only ever low roll stones from the ore. We don't have any other synergies without going, and we want to keep feeding our diver and running into this dwarf bartender thing that we have going on. So I think this is actually, it's not a skip. We should take a mouse and try to get Mouse Ninja to come up. We are going to take our 1 remove and pull Zaroff off the board now. He's largely taking care of our overpopulation problem. And we've made a whole bunch of money doing it too. A banana was eaten? I didn't even realize we had a banana. Do we have 2 cats now? We do have 2 cats. Let's take a milk. So anyways, got this machine cleaned up. Checked a bunch of its seals, you know, that type of usual stuff that you do in order to make sure that it can hold pressure. We could be getting aquatic life in this pack, and that would be good. 1 spin left before you run into. Comfy pillow's fine too, but like it's one of these 2. And I'm thinking, oh, Bing, I'm so popular. People are messaging me. Let's take the adoption papers and go shopping for aquatic life. I do not think we take another mouse right now. We do take the oyster because the diver does oysters and pearls. And I think that would be fine. The rabbit doesn't do us any favors right now. And as much as I love cats, they're not doing anything for us either. So let's skip here and be at least half sensible with what we're up to. All right. None of this either. We're ahead of rent, I think. We're at 3 1/4. Yeah. We're totally good shape on rent. Not in love with these. I don't want to take a bronze 0 because we're not desperate. It seems like a desperation play. Got chemical 7. That's perfect. That pays out 77, and that pads us for probably the next rent cycle as well. C didn't go in our direction. I don't think we're playing stones. I think we're really trying to play diver right now. Let's see what we can do with it. Take the anchor for the diver. Look at these guys. Silver arrow is gooder. It's a tripler. Or we could take the hooligan. I do want the hooligan too, but we can't say no to the arrow. I think it's too good. All right. Pays 300. We really got to another... Wait, what's this? So that just changes chemical 7 to be common. We have no suits going. 2 spins left before rent is due. I mean, we could probably use this once. 2 spins early to get a very rare. What are the very rares? Like a diamond, a pirate. Pirate kind of like clashes just a little tiny bit with the diver. The eldritch creature. I don't remember what else is very rare. The purple chest. I mean, it's good, but I don't think it's going to win us anything. So I'm going to take the essence, this lucky 7 essence. You know, I do like the triple coin essence. Checkered flag destroys itself after the less stands take stuff. We don't have any of these, but we could take one. Snail, I think the diver takes. Wait, that's not a diver. Where's the diver? Destroyed symbols. I was like, good night. Diver, 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 diver. All right, cool. So anyway, today is the first day that I have coffee caffeine in me, that radical spike of liquid brown justice, and it's like my brain is on fire with goodness. I am going to take this checkered flag essence and just hope for the best. Let's take another bartender because we have a few dwarves running around. There's a bartender synergy with the comedian, which we do not have. However, we could eventually get it. So let's lean into dark humor a little bit. So yeah, anyways, caffeine is a miracle. Let's take the owl to get this to proc more often, maybe? And we can take it out later? Because we got the thing that'll give us more removes if we just don't use them for a little while. We'll take the coconut because we have a monkey. We landed on the owl. We take a pearl for the diver, I think. We take a snail. It gives 5 every 4 spins. We give 5 every spin. That would be hysterical. We would love to see it. How are we doing on rent? I think we're doing great, right? Like we're way ahead. Nah, not way ahead. Good enough though. Let's take another chemical. The checkered flag just hit the essence. I think it did. So now our good goods are just like happening all the time. Is that correct? We're gonna find out right. I can't even see what's happening. Pays money. Did that thing happen where the thing did the thing? Ruby is fine. We don't have any synergy with it, so let's go shopping with our rerolls. We have a bear, right? We do. Let's take the honey then. It'll hit once and it'll be nice. Symbol takes, it would take 1 less. Do we have any takers right now? We picked up the owl, which just gives extra. I'm gonna check on this real quick. Snail and the owl take 0 spins to give additional. That means the snail hits for 5 every time. That's great news. What else is good now? Stop it. This magpie just gives 9. So it gives 8. And this gives 4. So all those symbols are really good. I think those are just kind of auto takes at this point. Let's take the tax evasion so that we can lean more into the magpie. Make the magpie even a little bit better if we come across it. think we skip here. We don't have a key, right? Yeah, let's just keep going. Skip me. Bartender's putting down the goods. There's the ninja. Let's take that. Once every 10 spins, we're going to hit that micro synergy, and it's going to be adequate. Tripled the diver. You love to see it. Crow gives... No, that's not going to do us any favors. We need to get, if we can find it, a comedian. So Owl just gives 2. I mean, it's not great. We don't need this stuff. We still have too many things on the board to be like really crushing it. How many we have another 2 chemical 7s. Mrs. Fruit eats our fruit though. She does cannibalize the monkey a little bit. What else do we have on the board? We still have a banana peel. Gross. With the bounty hunter, that's like doubly not great. We have a cherry and nothing to give Mrs. Fruit right now. I think we take the chemical 7 because it's a huge shot in the arm. We just tripled the mouse. Oh, it was only 15. Let's take a thief. Maybe he hits our banana peel for us. Did we take triple coin essence? We did not. That's A-okay. Wow, that guy just went. We did not get an opportunity to make him do anything for us. Give 17 when they're removed. Now, we can't take this because then we're going to lose our ability to, like... We've got 2 bartenders now, right? Yeah. When you skip an item, you may choose 2 items to add. Let's just take that. That's fine. 33 spins is a long time. This lets us take fish for free, so let's do that. We don't have stones. We're not playing fruits, and we don't need another ninja. So let's reroll for the rare. Not the reroll that we wanted. Honestly, this isn't either. I think we just skip here. I don't even think we need that stuff. We do have 2 cats. That'll help us get our rarity up. Don't have any dogs. Or wolves. I think Lucky Cat's fine. Let's find out if it's fine. Ooh, baby. Good things there. Let's take a milk? Because we've got cats? Yeah, why not? Let's take a beer? Nah, let's take the rarity. Beer is good. But I mean rarity, though. Mrs. Fruit is back. We still only have 1 cherry, and we're running heavy on symbols. We need 1 more remove in order to cash in our sunglasses thing, the essence that gives us more removals, and then we can clean the deck up. Does that guy pay 5 every time? Adds 2. This is for the best, probably. I don't know, that essence might have been good too. Let's take a wine. Please give me another removal. What symbols have been destroyed this game? I keep trying to figure out how to make this one work. Destroyed symbols. Okay, so what does this say? That was destroyed this game. All right, so let's only look at destroyed and not remove symbols. It's all this nonsense. That is a lot of variety, and I don't think I want that in my life. So let's skip. We're only rolling 30. We are ahead of rent just barely, so let's take the essence capsule and press our luck a little bit. We need more. Just more. All right, 2 rares and a coconut. I think we gotta try rolling big here, right? The moon is triple owl for us. We could destroy it and add 3 cheese and the mouse goes chasing the cheese. I don't know, man. That doesn't seem great. Let's just take the jellyfish. It's fine. It'll give us a removal too. The Undertaker's probably great. We're going to get a bunch of removes like right now anyways. Twice as likely to put stuff on the board. That would be our bartender paying off. That might be good. And we don't have a way to generate spirits right now. So let's take the conveyor belt. All right, we got our 5 removes. So now we can finally clean up what we're up to here. We're up to 28 symbols. I wonder if I can remove this and if it adds 2. It probably doesn't. Let's get rid of the flower, the banana peel, the cherry. What else? Probably the urn. Well, maybe the urn. Gives 1 every 3. Snail got eaten. We need to take more symbols out of this, or else none of this will synergize ever. We didn't take the coin essence, right? Is that correct? Wait, can I remove items? Destroys itself after 10 removes. When you skip an item, when destroyed, you choose 2 items to add. So all I gotta do is skip and this procs? I wonder if I can just remove it though. That's weird. I think we get rid of the urn, the bear, and these 2 stones. And hopefully we start hitting some more stuff. That was a double wine action, I think. Yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. Skips. When you skip an item. So those aren't items, those are symbols. So I gotta press the skip button. I gotta remember this. Chemical 7's back. It is better than everything, so I'll just take it. Did we just get 2 of them? No, just 1. 168. I don't know what just happened there. I wasn't really paying enough attention to know. Diver's doing well. He's at plus 11 now. Czar off his back. We do not need his help right now. We've got 2 blank spaces even. Holy smokes, we've cleaned the deck up a lot. Let's just take a key. We don't have a toothy locky pick. We don't need this stuff. That was another chemical 7. Am I mistaken? Let's take the rarity. Oh, we procced a lucky 7. It must have been from our bartenders, because we didn't... How are we doing on... Wow, we barely made rent that time. I was paying none attention. Swap the position of 2 symbols once per spin. I think we want that. Give 3.5x and destroy. Destroys itself after something is destroyed. So this is a one-time 3.5x payment. I think this swapping device is probably better. That's not going to happen. 12 spins is right before the boss fight. We would get a 2 uncommon and a very rare. We need to skip this item after these if there's nothing really worth taking, so we can get more from the ramen essence. Void Portal. Destroys itself as symbols destroyed. Gives 1 for each symbol destroyed this game. So that pays out once, I think. I think we do take the booster pack here and hope that we live long enough to see it. Goldilocks essence is back. We cannot make that happen. Do we have any 3 packs? We have 3 dwarves. So let's take the green pepper essence for the shot in the arm to try to get us through. This is not an item, this is a symbol. These symbols are kind of not great. Do we still have a key? We do. So we take the treasure chests. Rusty gear. Gives 1 when a symbol is destroyed. Black pepper seems good. We're going to skip here so that we can just get ramen to proc, because those weren't insane. Removes all coins before each spin. Do we have our coin still? We do. It only gives 3 for the coin, though. It's not like it's insane. This just makes all of those better. I think that's the play. This would help. In the future, we could take these and just start getting spirits. 1 spin left before your runs. You may skip. If you do, at least one of them will be rare. We are already at the point of the game where we get rarities. This is really only good kind of early. I think we do take Grave Robber because the other two don't really do anything. 2 symbols to swap, and we can always decide not to. So I'm not going to. That paid 30. I don't remember why that happens, but it did. Do we need this stuff? We have 1 blank space. Kind of incredible. I think we still skip here. Alright, do we have any drinks? We don't. So I think we just keep holding off on that until we have, like, drinks. That was a great hit. For this round, I think that'll probably be enough to get us through it. I don't think... The only thing that we want to do is try to get, like, as many dwarves against 1 drink as possible. The thing is, though... Where's my diver? Is he even out here? Yeah, we could do this kind of thing, too, to just keep the ball rolling. Wow, he hit really big. Reroll? Yeah, we take a reroll here. I think we don't do this. Give me a doubler. Okay, we have the double. Where can we put it that it'll really devastate things? Nowhere. Put it up here next to this pairing, because these will pay double. Yeah, it was pretty good. Probably worth using the movement there. Did we take coin on a string? I feel like we didn't. We did not. So we just skip that. 2 symbols to swap. Do you have any beverages? I need to back up from the screen a little bit. Holy cow, these things are gigantic. I'm gonna call that a no. 1 more chemical 7 and we crack it again. I think we take the sand dollar here. They're already next to each other, so we don't need this. What else do we have going on? Do we take a key? It's kind of a bad chest anyways. I mean, as far as chest goes. We still have 5 opportunities to move things around by hand. Let's take the doubler. I'm still a little concerned about making rent here. All right, doubler's up there. That seems fine. Let's move... Wait. It's probably better to do this. Just to get these to hit at all. That seemed pretty good. Alright, we did make rent. That's great news. Final rent before the boss fight. Dove is alright. Do we have many animals? I know we've got a monkey. Got a monkey and 2 cats. Cat's paying double is nothing. The mouse paying double is not bad. I don't know. These don't seem fantastic. I think it's a little late in the game for the dove. I'm just going to reroll. Let's take another arrow. It's just kind of universal. Rare or better. That would have been nice at the beginning of the game. Bounty hunters eat everybody. We really don't want to lose our bartenders and our diver. So that's probably not the right thing to take. Because we do have a bounty hunter, right? Yeah, we do. Nori makes rabbits better, I guess. I don't even think we have a rabbit. Swap me? We can do this. Oh, it has to be symbols. You can't swap with a blank space. Didn't realize that. Give me the doubling. I'm gonna pass on using it here. We only have 3 left. Something went off. I don't know what. Thieves would be fine, I guess. Wild card. Ooh, look, it's the very rare. It finally happened. Oh, 12 spins. That's right. So wild card is probably the right play here, right? Rabbits give 1 more. So it gives 1 and then 3. Well, 2 and then 4. That's still not very good. Let's take a milk. We've got cats running around here. Swap me here. And then whatever hits best, this will mimic. Yeah, that was great news. Looks like we're in really good shape to make this last rent before our landlord shows up. Get 2 more swappy swaps. Everything looks great. We're going to be doubling this. We might end up tripling this as well. So I think we save. Ooh, we tripled the mouse. Nice, 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 nice. I don't want to do the monkey banana. Wild card me? Probably not as good as some of our other ones. 34, it wasn't bad. I say no to these things. I guess an arrow, so it gives 2 and then 10, so it would give 12 and then tripled. It's 36. I'm kind of curious in seeing that. I mean, we can't really aim it, so we do nothing with that. How many more moves do we have? 1. So I'm going to leave everything alone. 97 on the roll is great. This just gives 9, right? And we have tax evasion. Let's pay attention to that when it comes out. It's right here. And let's see if it actually does the thing. We're going to hold on to our movement. It didn't pay out at all? Am I misreading something? Where's the thing? It takes 0 spins to give additional money. Doesn't this sound like a blanket statement? Like, once this happens 7 times, these symbols just automatically pay out every time? That is why I took the magpie. My understanding was it was just going to pay us out. Do we want a rare, or do we want to make our diver a little better? I'm just going to do diver for now. Is the jellyfish even out here? I don't see it. I'm going to hold off. I just heard a glug glug bottle. We're going to take the big urn because we have grave robber. And what I want... What do I want? I do want this guy to hit both of these for the 1.5x. I guess I'm just going to do it. And we're going to get a lot less choosy. 189. It was a great move. Well, it ended up getting tripled. This is... I'm going to say that was totally intentional. Alright, now everything's going to speed up a little bit because we have no more opportunity to move the symbols around at our leisure. The gray pepper essence gives 30 when you spend a removal. That'd be a good little shot in the arm. Destroys itself if... Well, this probably won't help us in the boss fight, though, because I think it's only on the roll that it counts against his HP. 7 spins, get a very rare. That's fine. Flush does not apply. That hardly applies. Let's take tax evasion essence for basically no reason. Now I'm kind of wishing we had the spirit thing, but that's fine. We don't really need it. Do we have a key? We don't, and we have 25 symbols, which is gross. We're not using the monkey really. Oh, so 2 of these. So we have 23 symbols after that. Not using the monkey. The owl. I don't know, man. Let's reroll for glory. There's glory. We'll take another bartender. We could take another barrel of dwarves. That's funny to me. Is that the second one we've been offered this game? I mean, we did this already, right? And we Zaroffed them off. We already have 3 of these. We just don't have the capacity to be like really producing a lot of drinks. Even with 3 bartenders, they have to show up, right? I mean, this other stuff's garbage, so let's take it. We have 4 removes. I'm gonna remove something. Cats, probably. And that's better. Roll me. Let's see how this goes. 57. Wow, this is gonna take 10,000 years. Let's take the chemical 7 because it cracks. 200 is much better. Gives 8 is better than our average. Guillotine has no effect. We're not using guillotine, so that's fine. 63 is not nearly as good. Give me the doubler. Divers give half? That's so rough. It's so good for us. Tripled that, so that's 21. Nope, 32. I don't know how to count. Comedian finally showed up. We have a synergy with this, right? What is it? Dark humor. Bartenders give triple. Fires, urns, beer, wine. Yeah. So we're taking the comedian. We're hoping that it totally landed a couple times. And still it was only 58. Could be doing so much better. Removing costs one more. Probably don't need to be... Well, we just tripled him. He only did 27. This may take a 100 years. I don't know that we keep feeding our half-strength diver more stuff. Let's try it anyways. We need to find out... Monkeys give half. Gee, and Alley. We need to find out if the magpie is paying every spin or not. I don't see it at all. Okay, I don't think it's on the board. All right, the Highlander is very rare. And it is worth 6. That's literally better than a lot of our things. So let's just take it. Watch for the magpie. There he is. So he has a counter on him. It's just not working. 104. We're halfway through the fight, which is great news. Let's take the beer because we have... Eggs can't be destroyed or removed. This is fine for me. There's a pearl. It looks like we're going to be okay. We do owe rents, and we are going to make rent, which is fine. I think we skip here. We could take the extra mouse to get that thing to proc, but I'm not going to do that. I think we're good. 1500 due and whatever. You can eat the thing with the thing. All right, Mrs. Fruit's not helpful. We have 2 rerolls, so let's find something helpful instead. The geologist. Moon triples, owls, which aren't that great. We got rid of the bear, right? Do we have an owl? I don't think he pays every spin either. Yeah, I don't understand how I misread the other thing. Let's just reroll. None of this is good. This is still not great. So I think we just skip here and keep doing what we've been doing. Monkeys give double. Let's do the respin a column, I guess. It's a little annoying, but we're pretty close to the end. And that might help us get some synergies. Let's spin this one. Yeah, so he hit twice, and that gives us like an extra, like 12. Give me a double. Owls are even worse. Where's the doubler at? It is right next to the wild card. I think we just leave that alone. That was not great. We need to win, like, now. Respin me somewhere. Comedian is hitting 2 bartenders, and I love that. So I think we let it ride and hope for the best. We just tripled this bad boy and hit wild card with him. I forgot to look and see how much HP this guy's got left. 355, is that right? Very rares give 1 less. That made our Highlander bad. What are we gonna do? Not much. I'm gonna re-roll my diver to see if I can get this crab off the board. I did not. That was literally no better. Skipping here. We're not gonna find any more rare anything ever again for the rest of history. There's the crab and our diver's up here, so let's respin the crab. Oh, we got rid of him. It's great news. We'll take another comedian, because of course we will. Let's roll this bartender. Didn't help. Wow, we got another chemical 7 payout. That's actually won us the game, basically. Symbols above or below are not adjacent. Supreme. Respin me? Above and below here is bad. I don't know. Respin this thing. Wow. Wildcard is with 1 that spin. Oh, and it's over. GG. So I don't know what that run was. Landlord was eaten by bears. Run was kind of all over the board. Kind of a mess. And I don't think we would have made the rent in another 3 spins. So thank the power above that things ended up going the way that it did during that fight. So, eked out a win on 15. 5 more floors to go. Well, that's going to do it for us today. Join us again when we tackle 16. Until then, hope you and yours are well.